Hey everybody, it's me, Jim Keys, here with part 2 of my lesson for Joy to the World. If you're just stumbling upon this and you haven't seen part 1, go to my YouTube channel, Jim Keys 1, that is the numeral 1, to find lesson number 1. This is considered an easy arrangement for Joy to the World. It has 3 chords in it, and as I established in part 1, you know them all. So our first lesson covered this part of the song. So there you have it. Now we're going to go into the part. And it's pretty straightforward. All the stuff that we're going to do in here we've already covered in the first lesson. So here we go. We're going to start with our G chord. D once, then C, and then we're going to go back to that G, but our melody note is going to be on the second string. Then we're going to pick the note C, which is the first fret of the second string, and then the open B string. So let's do that all together again. Here we go. And then we'll repeat it again for prepare him, like so. Alright, now we're up to Heaven and Nature Singing. And we're going to begin with the open B string, and then a G chord. And since our melody note is on the second string, we're going to stop the pick on the first string. We're going to use that pick to, string to stop the pick like this. Just like so. So we're going to go... That's in heaven and A. And then we're going to play C, and then D. So C is, again, the first fret of the second string, and the D is the third fret of the second string. So what we've got is... Alright? Some people like to add an extra B like this. And you're welcome to do that. I'm not going to stand in your way. Alright? Now after we do this, you just hang out. There's nothing to do, and that's pretty boring. So I like to add a little bit of the low 6th string. We're already here on that note, so we may as well go... You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to do kind of the same thing, but with that D chord shape that we learned in the last lesson. We're going to go from C to the open B string. And this is that D chord that has the F sharp on the 6th string and the A, which is the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And that also is the melody note. So we're going to play these 4 strings. Do you see how I did that? I've got that A being played. And then for the Nature Sing, we're going to go to C. No, we're not. We're going to go B, C. Let me do that again. And again, we can add that extra little 8th note there if we want. Alright? Once more, we're going to end up hanging out on this chord for like a measure. And again, unless you've got something to do, like you're watching the game or whatever, I would add that F sharp here. So let me review what we've done so far for this section. We've got... Are you with me so far? Because now we've got... In heaven and nature sing. This might not be the best key to sing the song in, but it sure lays out nicely on the guitar. So if you're going to sing along with it, or you're going to have somebody else sing along, you can always capo it and get it into a key that works more nicely. Heaven and nature sing, heaven and nature sing. Okay, so we're now on heaven. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to stop here on this open G string, which is the 3rd string, and play the G on the 1st string 3rd fret. You can actually finger it this way. I seem to finger it this way a lot because we're using notes over here, so this finger has got some stuff to do. But anyway. Then a C chord with the 1st string being the melody. Then back to the G, with the second string being the melody. We've got this D on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So we've got then the C, and the open B, and then we're on Nature Sing. And that is our G chord with the open B string being the melody. And then we've got that D chord with the F sharp up here and the A over here. And then finally a G chord. And we're going to end that on the melody note is the 3rd string, which is the open G string. So we've got. So this whole thing that we did in this lesson goes like this. And you can add to end it. All right, let's put it all together. I hope you enjoy this a lot. Come back because I want to put some more lessons together, and you want to learn some more, I imagine. All right? Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.